Hi guys, it is Fort back with a new video, and today I'm going to show you how to get all upgraded bows in the Eisendrache. Up first, we are starting off with the wolf bow. Now, I should have clipped this back while I was doing the bows, but I didn't think about it until I was already done with all of them. So this is on me, but I'm doing my best to also recreate how to upgrade them with each individual upgraded bow. And I haven't seen any YouTuber done that before, so, gonna be the first. So the first one we're gonna do is the wolf bow. Now that's where you will pick up the arrow after you get all the paintings in order, and you have to have the Wrath of the Ancients for each individual bow. So you have to do 4 separate times. You gotta feed the 3 dragon heads. One's downstairs with the bows, one's near Speed Cola where I just showed you, and then one will be near Double Tap, near Samantha's bedroom, which I'm gonna show you right now. And it's right over there in that area, and it's a good thing that I'm coming over this way to really show you, because one of 4 paintings is in this area. Ooh, excuse me real quick, my fault. And I just also noticed that while doing the fireworks, as long as you switch your weapon in time, it will actually shoot off the bow. That I think is a pretty cool addition. I never knew that. So yes, you have to find 4 paintings. The first painting looks just like that. The second painting will be like a white background painting, and it will be right there. That will be your second painting. You know you have it. You know you're doing it right when you hear an audio cue in a slight higher tone. You do it wrong, you will hear it in a dark, like a not a dark, but like a very very deep tone. That will be the third painting, and the last painting will be a fallen warrior. As soon as you do that right, you will hear a wolf howl, and then you'll go back to where I showed you where to pick up the arrow, and you'll pick it up, and then you'll be on to the next step. So the first step you'll do after picking up the broken arrow is go all the way down to the rocket pad, and you'll see this flag up on the mountain. You want to shoot it with the Wrath of the Ancients. It's kind of tricky to do it, but you'll get it done. And a little skull will come down, and you'll pick it up, and you'll go all the way to where you place the arrow after it's reinforged, and you'll have to hold square on this little skeleton remains of this wolf. And once you do that, a wolf will spawn, and you will follow it to 3 different dig spites. Dig, goddamn, dig sites. Holy shit! Yeah, clip that one now. But you'll go there. You'll follow him around. He'll go through. Sometimes he'll go different ways. So one he'll go down here, or he'll go to a different side. But you'll just follow him to 3 different ones. You'll kill probably about 20 zombies max, if not maybe more, maybe less. And you'll just have to follow him. If you get lost, or if you're doing with people and you accidentally, like one friend dies on the other side of the map and you gotta go get him, it's okay, don't worry. You'll just hold square onto that same statue, and he'll spawn back in and go to the same spot. But make sure you do follow him the whole time. And once you get to the third one, after you pick up all bones, as long as you're in the air of and running on the wall of the 0G area, you want to shoot it with your bow right there in the center. It'll be like 2 wolf heads. As soon as you do it correctly, a platform will drop. You'll see the skeleton remains form into a regular body, and then he will hold out your reinforced bow for you to pick up. And then you'll come over to the same spot, hold square, and you will start the soul filling quest for it. And then after that's done, you get your wolf bow. And here's a clip of what the wolf bow does. It's pretty much just a thunder gun in the bow form. I would say it's really good. It is while you're up close to them shooting, but I wouldn't say use it always. Like, you have better options with the other 3 bows, but it is a solid bow, and it can help you out if you get stuck in a corner, because it just blows them all back. Pause. But it's really good and also really okay at the same time. but it's the first ever bow I learned how to do by myself, and it does hold a special place in my heart. But yeah, here's some gameplay of the wolf bow, and I got gameplay footage of all the other bows that I'll show you guys, so you can get a relatively mind of, oh, I want to do this bow because I like how it kills, or this one because I like what it looks like, yada yada. Okay, so the next bow you would do, well, that I'm going to show you how to do, is the lightning bow, as it's the easiest bow to do, no matter what. Like, everybody and their grandma could do this. So, you'll just start it up with the Wrath of the Ancients that you already have. You'll shoot the weather vane at the very top near the death ray trap. As soon as you do that, it'll spin around in a giant circle, and then that wall will break, causing your arrow I meant to shoot out. Once you pick it up, you'll come all the way over, and this is an old clip that I'm showing you of where to shoot and what to do. You'll come over here, you'll shoot up this bonfire over here, and like it's kind of tricky. This one's the easiest one. I just had zombies on me. So you'll shoot that bonfire. You could shoot this one over here from that exact spot where I'm showing you. It's kind of tricky to actually hit that one than it is to hit the other two. But this one, you just shoot it from right here, a little bit over the mountain. This is where I kind of messed up. But you'll shoot it. As soon as you get that, you'll go straight to the third one. So light it up from right there. Then this one I actually got lucky with, but it's not that hard once you know how to do it. But you just shoot it. Boom. You get all three right then and there. And then you'll be on to your next step, which is just, really, like I said, it's really, really simple. I'm showing you again right here. Like I said, you just want to aim a little bit higher. After that, go through the teleporter, because you'll have to go right to where you upgrade, where you get your upgraded bow. And wait for the 0G to happen, because you'll have to run across these 5 panels. So as soon as 0G turns on, you want to run up and just stay to the wall. You cannot touch the floor. So it'll be 5 of them. The first one, I would say start right there. That'll be your second one. And then this will be your third one. The fourth one's around this corner. And the fifth one is a little bit on that corner. So above the teleporter almost. As soon as you get done with that, there will be 3 soul boxes that you will have to fill. One is up in the room where one of the paintings is for the wolf bow. It'll be up there. Once you get about 5 kills or so, it'll start, you could pull back on your Wrath of the Ancients, and you'll see a little bit of a lightning strike pull up, like that kind of spark, and then you would just have to hit the bonfire with it. And you hit it correctly once the bonfire relits up with an electric strike, on it, like a lightning strike. I meant. Why did I say electric strike? A lightning strike on it. The second one's above double tap. Come over here, and the best way to shoot this one is aim your arrow at the tip of the flame, a little bit into the orange smoke of it, and it should hit it first try without jumping or whatever. And the last one will be at the teleporter inside of the rocket area. And, excuse me. And like I said, you just have to fill up 5 souls per box. 5 souls per box. It's not that much when it comes to the lightning bow. That's why I said it's the easiest, as every other soul one takes a little bit longer. Yeah, one's right there. You just aim it up, and you should be able to hit it. And once you have all 5, you'll go right back to the weather vane, interact with the smoke on the ground in front of it, and then you should have your reinforced arrow. And now this is just gameplay of the lightning bow, and it is really a really good bow. Like, in my opinion, it's the best camping bow there is, as you could just really sit in a corner with this bow and use the charge shot, and you would be good. It's really good at clearing out. I think the fire bow is better, but that's because I like the fire bow more, because it kills a lot. But so does the lightning bow. and like you could just never go wrong. It's so satisfying seeing the lightning strike, uh, kill from one side to the other. Like if you charge it up, like that lightning strike could jump from one to another. It's so cool. But that's gameplay of the lightning bow, and like I said, really good. And I just died there. Like I said, it's not also good at saving you as compared to like the wolf bow. Now this is where it gets a bit trickier with these last two bows and arrows. So now we're gonna do the void bow. The void bow is really, I would say, easy, but at the same time difficult because there's a lot to remember with it. So I would say if you can get the Bowie knife at the beginning, near the beginning of the game, and if you get the bow by the same time, then it will make your life a bit easier because you would have to melee. So once you have your Wrath of the Ancients, you'll come to this double tap and you'll shoot that spot with it, and then your arrow will drop. Then you'll be on to your quest. So once you get that, this is where the Bowie knife does come in handy, okay? And like, as long as you even get like an insta kill or like, yeah, I would say like an insta kill could also help, but you only need it for like one specific thing. You don't need it for the whole match, but the Bowie knife is a good asset, at least for this step. So, keep that in mind. So once you're done, you'll come all the way down. You see this square? You gotta melee a zombie on top of it. It'll be glowing with like a purple light around it. As soon as you do that, it'll break open. Then a vase will come up saying, "Return for what is scattered." And you'll have to find 6 skulls. So all 6 of them are scattered in a spot, but as long as you follow what I'm kind of doing in this video, because that's usually how I do it, you'll be perfect. So the first skull will be near Mule Kick. It'll be right there on that ledge. The second skull will be come up this way. It'll be right up this staircase on that windowsill on that ledge. Now, like I said, just follow how I do it and you should be set. Now, I would say you can, change it up a bit. I kind of went this way. It's not usually how I do it, but sometimes I do it like this. But you want to do it your way, you do it your way. So the third and fourth skull will literally be butt buddies. It's right next to each other, like 2 butt cheeks. The second one's right by double tap, and the third one's by double tap, and the fourth one will be in Samantha's toy box in the room. My fault. Train of thought lost. In the room in her toy box. That'll be the fourth one. Then you'll just come down here. The fifth and the sixth one are kind of easy to get. Well, they're all easy to get, but 2 different spots. It'll be the fifth one's in the sink, and the sixth one you'll have to go straight to the teleporter. And that's why I say if you follow it this way, is so at least the teleporter is the last one you get, because then you can go from the teleporter all the way back to where you got to go. The sixth and final one will be on the back of that truck, and you just interact with it. But you got to be mindful that you have to have the arrow as your quest to do. As soon as you're done with that, come up this way, go up the quick revive room where Mule Kick would be, and you'll see 6 skulls in a circle, and you will hear your vase say something like, "Feed my souls," or I don't know. Something like that, right? He'll say something along the lines, but what you gotta do is get 6 crawlers. That's all you need. The best way to do it is get like a horde of zombies in there, like 12 or at least 20 max, because some zombies could die to a grenade. It's kind of weird in Black Ops 3. But get them done. You just throw it at the wall and then run out the room as fast as you can while the grenade's going to explode, and you'll have 6 crawlers. Once you are done with that, he will say 3 different names, right? He'll say something like Door, Horn, Heart. That is my name. Return for what is scattered. Or some shit like that. Like, he'll say it. So what you gotta do is you have to find 3 symbols. So let's say it is door, heart. Let's say it's and horn, stag, and griffin, right? So 3 statues. You had to find. You would go to the statues, hold square on them. It will show you a symbol. Then you just gotta kill zombies to get those symbols. You won't get the exact symbol you need, but you would get a symbol, right? But you just need 3 of them. So let's say you get like an X teardrops and triangles, and that would be what you gotta put in order. So if it, let's say crown is triangles, horn is tears, and stag is X, then you just put um like you just put it in order. So triangle tears X, triangle tears X, put that in order, boom. He would say, "That is my name." And boom, you got it done. Then he'll go do this frenzy thing. Then you just hold square on that circle. I mean, on that square, and then you'll be on to get your arrow, and then you would have it done. And then you could upgrade your arrow, yada yada. And I'm gonna show you gameplay of it. So this is how the void bow acts. It does this, in my opinion, it's one of the coolest attacks ever. Like so cool seeing all the skulls pop out and, you know, just chew on the zombies till their death. Now, I will say, even though it's a good, really strong bow, it is not a good camping bow. I will state that. Every other bow is a good camping bow, but this one's not, because it doesn't kill as much zombies as fast as you would like to. It's really good at training. Now, the hardest bow, in my personal opinion, but once you know how to do it, it's a bit easier. And we're talking about the fire bow. So, in my eyes, I think this is the best bow as on par with the lightning. So first you want to come up to the clock tower where the painting is for the wolf bow, and you want to shoot that wall. As soon as you do that, you'll get your broken arrow for the fire bow. Then make your way down, and usually I go through the teleporter, but you could use the jump pad. But I would say make your way down to the teleporter, go all the way to the rocket pad. Now this is where it gets a bit tricky, in my opinion. Um, so when it comes to the rocket pad, you have to wait, and this is one of the hard parts. So what you gotta do is you gotta go down to the rocket pad and wait for the rocket to start its activation. Once it finishes, you want to try to aim at like the corner of where it's shining the most. It will break off and fly all the way back to the main map. And it's kind of tricky to do. Right after, you want to shoot like these circles that are on the ground. There's 3 of them. It's kind of hard to do this one. I think this one's the hardest, but you'll get lucky sometimes. Trust me. I got lucky in this clip. um, but then you have the second one you want to go to. Come over here, hit the one above double tap, and boom. That one's the easiest one because it's really, really, really simple. The last one will be over here near Speed Cola. You go through this one. This one's a bit tricky, but once you get all 3, they all should light up, and then you'll just have to fill up the souls for them. Once lit up, you want to then go right back to the clock tower where you first got your broken arrow, and you want to then hold square. Then a symbol would appear on it, and there's 3 fireplaces, one near Speed Cola's dragon, one in Samantha's bedroom, and one near the Wonder Fizz machine near Double Tap. Near the dragon near Samantha's bedroom. So whichever one glows is the one you want to do. So if that one's glowing, you want to then shoot it, and you only got like a limited amount of shots. So like, whew, I'm about to die right here in this clip, so just bear with me. Um, so once you get it done, like I'm gonna show you once I revive. I can't believe I decided to make this video while on round 33. this is on me, like there's clips of older ones, but once you want to do is as soon as you shoot it, the glowing will stop being on your screen. Meaning, if you did it correctly, the glowing would like get around from the corners of your screen, and you just gotta follow where you shoot it. And so, if you're gonna shoot it from, let's say, like yours is the circle at double tap, shoot it over there. There'll be that rock that glows up, and then you're going to want to get in that vicinity of that rock, and let's say your spot is up there, shoot it up there, get to right there, and I was about to die in this one. You get right there, and then you want to then shoot it into the fireplace. As soon as you get it in the fireplace, you hold square on it, I believe so, and it will light up the fireplace. You did it successfully. Once you're done with that, you should then go back to the death ray trap, hold square on the giant orb in the sky, and then you would have your reforged arrow for the fire bow. Now I'm just showing you the fire bow's, attack and all that. Like I said, you come over here, you'll get the a giant orb in just that spot, and you'll get your arrow. But I personally think the fire bow is amazing. Like, a lot of people say, well, the lightning bow's the best. I think the fire bow is the best. And in my opinion, it's the fact that, like, a whole horde of zombies could get trapped and killed with just the fire bow, as you can see in this clip that I'm showing. Like I said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I do hope that it's helpful. I will definitely try to make some updates here and there when I can. But you choose your bow, you choose which one you like. Other than that, it has been Fort. At the time of recording, it's nighttime, so I do hope you guys have a great night. See you guys in the next. Peace.